Have you ever thought that you could do things later versus right now? Well, I want to share with you the principles of taking action right now, of being diligent. And I was listening about Clement Stones. And if you've heard the book Think and Grow Rich, you know that Clement Stone was one of Napoleon Hill's greatest friends. And he was one of the first billionaires. And how did he get to be a billionaire? Well, through principles. And there's one principle that he followed, and that was a part of right now. And he had a phrase that he would say constantly every day. If you work for him, you would be saying it over and over. When he was going down the elevator, he lived in a skyscraper, and when he was going down to his elevator, he made it a point to say it 100 times before he got to the bottom floor. And you know what that one phrase was? It was, do it now. Do it now. And say it with me, do it now. Because he understood the power there is when you take action, the power of action. And what happens, the opposite, is when we procrastinate, when we're leaving things for later, when we're thinking it and overthinking it, and our own thinking stops us from taking that action. And you know what? When you're not taking action, when you're not planting seeds, you are not going to reap the benefits of that. You're reaping the benefits of inaction. And many times we experience analysis paralysis, right? So we're thinking and rethinking and what needs to happen before we take action. Well, my invitation for you is that you understand and grab a hold of and you utilize the power of now, because it is only now when you can do things. Tomorrow is uncertain. Yesterday is gone. All you have is the present, and it is only the only time where you can take action. So you may be thinking, well, I need to start a business. Well, I would invite you to do it now. What does that look like? Who would you need to call now? What idea could you take time to expand on and brainstorm on now? What conversations could you have with potential people that could help you now? What website could you open up now? What project? Who would you need to hire now? What would be the coach that you would follow and hire to help you there now? What are the things that you need to do? That you need to call your mom an appreciator is now. Do it now. The same thing for the people that you love is do it now. Everything around you is ready for you to take action and start doing things now. A great beginning starts when you take action. The opposite is the power of inaction. And when many things have left not done, there's no creation. There's nothing that happens. Inaction really charges a high price, but we don't realize it because we never saw it happen. But when you start taking action and you start planting those seeds, then you are reaping the benefits of doing it now. You know, there's a phrase that it says, you don't need to be great to start, but you need to start to be great. And I would say to you, not everything needs to be great to start, but you need to start to make things great happen, to make great things happen. Why? Because imperfect action is better than inaction. Imperfect action starts getting you moving. It is a lot easier to move a car when it's moving, to turn around a car, right? To steer a car when it's moving than when it is parked. So if you want to make great things happen in your life, if you want to see great things happen in your relationships, then do it now. Go talk to that person. Go reach out to that person. Go invite that person out for coffee and chat with them. Get on a Zoom call with them. Bring them out. Connect. Do it now. If you need to start doing something for your health, do it now. Start seeing what are the things that you're going to be eating. How can you plan your week? You do a meal planning. I'm a Yummitarian. That means I only eat yummy food, and I like to plan my week out. What is it I'm gonna eat? I find recipes that I was like, oh my gosh, I have cauliflower in the fridge, and I maybe have some pecan. Well, guess what? I go search is a recipe that has cauliflower and pecan, and then I go do it, and I schedule it now so I can do it. So I'm started creating that, right? If you're gonna do exercising, then do it now. Put your gym shoes out. Put your clothes on before you go to bed. Do it now. If you are going to enlarge your cup of leadership, well, do it now. Get the books that you need, talk to the people that you need. If you are going to make an outstanding lifestyle for this year, well, start doing it now. Sit down with you, grab those things, write out those things. What are your plans? What are your dreams? What's on your bucket list? What are the things that you want to accomplish? And start doing them and schedule them now. Start your day with what is it that I'm going to do now, today, to make those things happen. And as you see them, do them now. That you need to pay that bill that came, do it now. Don't leave it for later. Later is very pricey. Inaction is very pricey. But if you want to create the life that you want, then it starts with now. So I'm going to invite you for you to take your next level doing it now, because you don't have tomorrow. The clock's ticking. You only have today to make things happen. This is Soraya, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on our next episode.